This is video of Britney Spears early on in the pandemic.
Oh, God.
That's according to her father's lawyer, who said she was spending time with the family, including dad Jamie Spears.
When the pandemic hit and everyone had to stay at home, Britney wanted to go home. She wanted to see her family.
A representative for Spears had no comment on the video or the claims made by Jamie Spears' lawyer when reached by CNN. Sometime after this video was taken, the singer's attorney asked a court to remove her dad, Jamie Spears, as conservator of her estate. Jamie Spears was first appointed by a court to be a co-conservator of the singer's person and estate in 2008, following a series of personal issues that played out publicly. In a hearing on the matter in November, Britney Spears' attorney, Samuel Ingham III, said the singer was, quote, afraid of her dad. And according to court documents obtained by CNN in December, the attorney said Britney would not perform again as long as he remained in control of her estimated $60 million fortune. A judge did not grant the singer's request, instead appointing Bessemer Trust as co-conservator to serve with her father.
Jamie never contested or objected to Bessemer being appointed as his co-conservator. And at the last hearing, it was reported that Jamie was trying to get more power than his co-conservator. And that is completely inaccurate. What we were arguing is that Jamie and his co-conservator should have equal power. That was always consistent.
When reached for comment, Britney's lawyer told CNN that, quote, he can't comment on a pending case. Through his attorney, Jamie Spears says he looks forward to a day when his daughter doesn't need a conservator.
Jamie would love nothing more than to see Britney not need a conservatorship. Whether or not there is an end to the conservatorship really depends on Britney. If she wants to end her conservatorship, she can file a petition to end it. Britney has never asked her father to step down from being her conservator.
Jamie Spears says he hasn't spoken to his daughter in months and wishes things were different.
Jamie unquestionably loves Britney, and he misses her very much. But he also respects her. And he wants to give her autonomy and space. And as I've said before, like any other family, there are ups and downs. So Jamie is respectful of Britney's space, and he's also respectful of her attorney's request that he not contact her. But the key is Britney knows that she can contact her daddy anytime and that he will be there for her. Whether or not there's a conservatorship, Jamie will love Britney.
Recently, the New York Times documentary framing Britney Spears renewed interest in the singer's life and questions about whether she'll ever perform again.
You doing okay? I'm concerned about you.
Britney told fans in an Instagram post on February 9th she just wants to focus on being normal. Jamie Spears' attorney would not comment on the documentary, but she said her client just wants the best for Britney.
But he misses her and he loves her, and nothing, not even the conservatorship, will change any of that.
Good morning, Robin. So the next court hearing is going to be on March 17th, and there's already another one scheduled for April. So there really is no end in sight as to what the resolution will be when it comes to the battle over Britney's estate. I also just want to point out to you that the conservatorship has an annual review process, not just Britney's, any conservatorship in California, where many people are interviewed, including Britney, and it's up to the judge to decide whether or not a conservatorship continues. So, this idea that Jamie Spears has control over whether or not his daughter has a conservatorship is actually not the case. It's up to the court. And again, when I've reached out to Britney Spears' team and her attorney, they didn't want to comment.
So her dad's attorney said that if Britney wanted, she could petition to have the conservatorship removed. Has it ever happened?
That has never happened. In 13 years, Britney Spears has never filed, or her attorney has never filed paperwork to actually end the conservatorship. They've only asked to make it a co-conservatorship and remove her dad from being the only one in charge of her estate.